You know, since the start of lockdown 3, I think I've pretty much lived in these Android antennae. I mean, they've like never ever been off my head, but it feels like that anyway. Just like permanently in full on Commander Shran mode. Oh well, I don't care. I don't care. I like them. Morning campers! Well, as you can tell by the fact these antennae are stuck to my head again, we're doing a face mask video today. Today I have this. This is the Tea Tree Skincare Deep Cleansing Mud Mask, which helps to refresh and draw out impurities and promote clearer looking complexion. Yeah, my hormonal skin is here again, and just the spots, the fact my skin has basically just become an oil slick all over. Particularly my nose. My nose is like an oil slide. My glasses won't sit on my face without sliding off the end of my nose at the moment. It is ridiculous. My chin has never been so oily. Basically, I just need a little something extra in my skincare routine to kind of help cope with this bloody oil that's like appeared from nowhere. So I have this. I haven't actually used any of the Superdrug Tea Tree range before. I have used Superdrug own brand cleansers, but I think that was the Blemish Care range. Whichever one the blue one is, I can't quite remember. But yeah, this is the first time using tea tree. I have used tea tree oil before, not on spots, but like in my hair, because like when I was a child, I was always prone to getting head lice. Head lice don't like tea tree. Tip there for you, especially with the kids going back to school over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, that's kind of where my knowledge of tea tree etc. ends. So I'm not quite sure what to expect from this. However, it is a mud mask, and I have used mud masks before. I like mud masks. They tend to get quite deep into my skin, so I'm hoping that this one will do the same and help to just draw out all that excess oil that's making my face like an oil slick, basically. It says on the back that the Superdrug Tea Tree Deep Cleansing Mud Mask is specifically formulated with tea tree oil, renowned for its natural purifying and antibacterial properties to help promote a clearer, healthier looking complexion. Formulated with natural clay, it gently helps to draw out impurities and excess oil, while a burst of peppermint oil helps to leave the skin feeling ultra clean and refreshed. Yeah, I hope it won't dry out my skin too much. I can just imagine that, me thinking, my skin is like an oil slick, then putting on this mud mask and all of a sudden it's dry. Yeah, not a good idea, but I'm hoping that it will at least help to counteract some of this oil. It's ridiculous. My skin has never ever been oily apart from all of a sudden when hormones, basically. Let's see. It certainly smells minty. The minute I pulled this packet open, I just got a hit of mint. It's quite a nice pepperminty smell, actually. It's like when I open a new peppermint essential oil and you just peppermint straight away. This one doesn't feel quite as full as the others I've used from Superdrug's range. I wonder if this means I'll only get one mask. Right down to the bottom to actually like pick some up. So yeah, it's like a greeny mask. Let's paint it onto my brush. Oh god, that's cold. Oh my gosh. I am trying now to smell the tea tree oil. Blimey, that is strong tea tree smell. Oh. Oh god, that fused with the tea tree oil, I'm making my eyes water. Oh. If you don't like tea tree, do not use this mask. You will hate it. Oh blimey, that is very strong tea tree. It's making my eyes water. Dear eyes, please stop watering. Oh, that is... I could literally feel it like burning on the end of like my eyes. Please don't do that. It is like gliding on and spreading around my face quite nicely again. It's probably going to have ended up in my hair, because it always does, because I'm pretty naff at looking at my own hairline. And as you can see, No mirror, I'm literally just using like the viewfinder on my camera. That in itself should be a disaster because I can't see without my glasses on. Right. For goodness sake, silly mask, stick to my skin, thank you. I am noticing that it is like, if I'm doing this, it's coming off my skin. Which is a bit odd. Like, my skin is like all nicely clean and... But it's like not wanting to stick to my skin. Why are you not wanting to stick to my skin? What's wrong with my skin? Yeah, I had a problem with the mask not wanting to stick to my skin. There we are, we'll just add a bit more on. There we are. That seems to have remedied it a little bit. But it's doing it again, look. It's like it's curdling on my face. It literally looks like it's curdling on my face. What is going on? It's like all curdled all on my fingers as well. Look. What on earth? I've never had a mask curdle on my face. It's fine at the top, and it's fine on my chin, but like across my cheeks and on my nose, it's all curdled. Why is it all curdled? What the hell? Right, I'm not going to leave that or it curdles anymore. Just look very odd that it curdled. So on my face, and the packet says that I have to leave it for between 10 and 15 minutes. I can feel it working its way into my pores now. I can definitely feel it starting to sting a little bit, which means it's in there. I can feel it stinging like across my cheeks, and not like in like an allergy kind of irritating sting, but just like when you put skincare on your face and you can feel it working kind of sting, if that makes sense. Still can't believe it curdled on my face. I've never had a face mask curdle before. Right, so I shall be back in 15 minutes and we'll see what it looks like on my face then. Well campers, I am back and this thing has like dried on my face. I can kind of feel it starting to crack in places. It doesn't feel overly tight, which is good. Well, let's have a look. You see where it curdled kind of? Well, it has actually like dried into my skin. But there's like patchiness where it curdled. Quite why it curdled, I do not know. But it seems to be mainly on the patches that were the most oily, so like my cheeks and chin. It's gone on my forehead completely fine. I don't know, this face mask just seems to have a mind of its own. But anyway, I'm going to go and wash it off now, and then I'll come back and do my final thoughts on how it feels on clean skin. Well campers, my face is nice and clean again, and it's definitely feeling a lot less like an oil slick on my face. My nose feels nice and soft and smooth, my cheeks feel nice, soft and smooth. My chin feels nice, soft and smooth. It does feel a little bit dry where the spots are. That's good. It's obviously brought them out and then dried them out. Hasn't really done a lot for the blackheads on my nose. Nothing ever really does anything much for these blackheads on my nose. They're just kind of a permanent fixture and they won't bloody burst either. They're a pain in the arse. Yeah, well, it feels a lot softer and smoother on the actual top of my head. But where it kind of curdled across my cheeks, it's a bit less soft, if you get my drift. It's kind of, Feels a bit more like normal skin, but this feels a lot softer and smoother. I don't know if that's because it curdled or whether that's just because the skin texture is different on my cheekbones than it is compared to on the top of my head. Not overly sure. Well, it washed off quite well, pretty easily, just a nice warm flannel, one swipe and it's pretty much off. Some of them you have to kind of scrub a little bit. I did notice that after I wiped it off a couple of times, it did look a bit red, but I think that's probably more just the fact that I'm wiping my face with a flannel rather than the actual mask itself. It doesn't feel irritated, my skin, it just feels like normal skin. It feels like it's just normal, really. Kind of how my skin usually is when it's not like an oil slick. So it just feels like it's just absorbed the oil and taken it away, which is kind of what I was hoping it would do. Would I buy this mask again? I'm not sure. I think I've tried better ones so far, and the fact that it curdled kind of put me off. It's like, what caused it to curdle? Was it the cold? Is it something else? Is it something else in the packet? Was it just my skin? Is it something that like swiped across my face? And I don't think I cleansed before I put it on, so I don't think there should really have been like any residues or anything left on my skin, but I don't know. But no, I probably won't buy it again. I've tried better ones that I prefer, so I'd stick to those instead. I'll probably give it about a 6 out of 10. If you like your Tea Tree products and Tea Tree works for you, you might prefer this. It's not my cup of tea, really. I didn't like how the fumes from the tea tree oil made my eyes water and sting. I wasn't a massive fan of how much it stung when I actually put it on my face, because it was quite like a proper stinging sensation. I don't really like that from skincare products. It's almost like a burning kind of sting in the end, and it's just that wasn't for me. Yeah, and I was put off as well by the fact that it curdled, so marks off for all of those. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you like this video and you'd like to see more face mask testing videos or some other weird and wonderful things, don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.